Picture this. Warships slicing through the Gulf of Oman, North Korean troops marching in Ukraine, Iranian drones darkening Russian skies, and Chinese tech fueling it all. It's 2025, and a coalition, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, dubbed Crink, is sending a chilling message to the West. This isn't just a loose alliance, it's a growing force, united by defiance of the U.S.-led world order. Their actions echo the Axis powers of World War II, Germany, Italy, Japan. Are they gearing up for global conflict, or flexing for show? Let's unpack Crink's rise, its deep historical roots, and what's at stake. Rewind to the 1930s. Nazi Germany, Fascist Italy, and Imperial Japan formed the Tripartite Pact, a 1940 vow to crush Western dominance. Their war killed 70 million, driven by shared resentment, Germany's post-World War I humiliation, Japan's colonial slights, Italy's quest for empire. Crink mirrors this. China's century of humiliation from Western powers fuels its global ambitions, like Japan's pre-war drive. Iran's 1979 revolution, rejecting U.S. influence, parallels Germany's defiance. Russia's post-Soviet collapse breeds anger akin to Italy's inferiority complex. North Korea's isolation, born of the Korean War, echoes Japan's pre-World War second standoffishness. Unlike the Axis, Crink has no formal pact, but Russia's 2022 Ukraine invasion forged their bond, a shared mission to dodge sanctions and challenge the West. Crink lacks a formal treaty, but it thrives on shared goals. Number 1, dismantling U.S. hegemony. Number 2, evading sanctions. And number 3, redrawing global power. Like the Axis, Crink leverages mutual support, and their teamwork is stunning. China funnels microchips and buys 40% of Russia's oil, keeping Moscow's war machine humming. Think Germany's steel for Japan's navy. Iran sends thousands of Shahed drones and missiles to Russia, like Italy's trucks for Hitler's blitzkrieg. North Korea deploys 11,000 troops to Ukraine's Kursk front and ships millions of artillery rounds, mirroring Japan's manpower for Axis campaigns. Russia repays with fighter jets for Iran and satellite tech for North Korea, akin to Germany's tech swaps. Their March 2025 naval drill in the Gulf of Oman, with Chinese destroyers and Russian frigates, recalls Axis fleets parading in the Mediterranean. They barter soldiers for satellites, oil for missiles, sidestepping sanctions that block Western banks. Crink's history runs deep. Russia and Iran teamed up in Syria's civil war. China backed North Korea since 1950, and Iran-North Korea swapped missile tech in the 1980s. The Ukraine war turbocharged this. Russia's trade with China hit $240 billion in 2023. Iran's exports to Russia jumped 27%, and Russia unfroze North Korean assets. But like the World War II axis, undone by Germany's Russian invasion and Japan's Pearl Harbor misstep, Crink's unity wobbles. China's global trade ties clash with Russia's isolation, and Iran-Russia deals skirt-binding commitments. The stakes are massive. Russia's war, propped by Crink, bleeds NATO dry. Iran's Houthi allies choke the Red Sea, spiking oil prices and hitting 15% of global trade, like Japan's Pacific raids. China's South China Sea grabs test U.S. nerves, echoing Italy's Mediterranean plays. North Korea's missile launches rattle Seoul, evoking Japan's pre-war provocations. At home, Crink struggles. China risks trade blowback. Iran's 70% inflation sparks unrest. Russia's war economy falters, and North Korea's 26 million starve. Yet, nationalist pride, China's revival, Iran's defiance, Russia's imperial dreams, North Korea's Kim cult keeps them united, much like Axis propaganda. Yet, Crink's coordination isn't seamless. The World War II axis crumbled under strategic missteps, Germany's invasion of Russia, Japan's Pearl Harbor gamble. Crink's cohesion falters with China's economic ties to the West. Unlike Japan's all-in militarism, Iran and Russia avoid binding defense pacts, wary of overcommitment, unlike the Tripartite Pact's clarity. So, Could Crink ignite World War III? A Ukraine ceasefire might loosen their grip, but U.S. pressure could tighten it. Unlike the Axis, Crink lacks a shared ideology. Only anti-Western distrust binds them. A spark, Taiwan tensions, an Iran-Israel clash could light a fire. For now, their drones, troops, and ships scream one truth. They're armed, aligned, and daring the West to blink.